Okay, guys, welcome to today's webinar, The Self-Growing Company, What Every Entrepreneur Wants. These are actually our webinars that we always do them on Thursday. We have done previous webinars. This is for today, and we'll, God willing, we'll keep on doing them every Thursdays so that they can help us to have a self-growing company that we all want as entrepreneurs. So today's training, what we are going to talk about is the 5 business core function. This is the topic that I chose to do it for today. And I hope and I believe that when you understand what we are going to talk today and implement this in your business, it's going to grow your business. So what is all this about? It's all about the simple framework and evaluation system that that's going to help you to know where to invest the resources that you have to grow your business. We all have different resources in our lives. One of the resources that an entrepreneur has is the focus. Where should you put your mind in your business? Another one is your energy. Where should you invest your energy in your business? The third one is money. You have money, but sometimes you don't know what to do with your money in your business. Should you buy this software? Should you invest in this product? Should you decorate your office? Or what should you do for your business? Another one is effort. Where should you put your effort? And lastly, which is the most important one, it's time. So many entrepreneurs don't know and don't understand how to spend time in their business. So today's training is going to show us and help us on how to have a simple framework that is going to evaluate the most important things to have in our business. So who is this training for? While I was sitting and designing this training, I decided to think about 2 important people who really need this training for today. And the first group is actually, if you have a business and you want to know what works and what doesn't work in your business. So many people, we have businesses in our that we have started, or maybe we have joined with a partnership with somebody, or we have products that we try to promote for other companies, or even we are being employed as marketers and entrepreneurs in other companies. But sometimes we try to implement something, but we don't know, is this thing that I'm doing working or doesn't work? And we don't want to do something for like 1 week, 1 month, or even 6 months to 1 year plus, and then we come to realize that, oh, this thing didn't work. I wasted my time, my energy, my money, my effort on something that did not give any result to me. So that is one of the reasons why I decided to make this training for this type of people. The second one is actually for anyone who wants to start and grow your business exponentially. If you want to see an exponential growth from the start, then this training is one of the things that is going to help you guys. So before we get in, there's just few rules here. Please, if you are in any place where there's some distractions, please try to stay away from any distractions. If you're watching TV, please switch it off and be in a very quiet place. Then also, I urge you guys to take a book and a pen, because you are going to learn a lot today. I want you guys to take a lot of notes. I want you to implement what you are going to learn here, because this is going to help you. So let's get started. Yeah. I'm sure some of you here are new and they don't know who the heck this person is. My name is Shuaib Timimi. I'm the founder and CEO of Indigenous Growth Training and Consultant. What we do in Indigenous Growth Training and Consultant is we help businesses grow to the next level. This is the simple way for me to explain what we do. We help businesses by showing them how to get clients, how to convert clients, and the third thing is how to grow to the next level. Personally, I'm a certified business strategist and a digital marketer by a company known as Digital Marketer in US. And also, I'm a personal growth trainer and entrepreneur. If you want to follow me and learn more about what I'm doing, my activities, my daily life, and my business, you can follow me on either Facebook or Instagram at Shuaib Timimi. That is the hashtag that I use, at Shuaib Timimi. And always you will find this photo of mine on both social platforms that I have there. Okay, I have a simple mission in this world, and that is to help modern entrepreneurs like you guys to grow yourselves so that you can grow your business. I believe that a business cannot grow beyond what the entrepreneur can grow. If you as an entrepreneur, your beliefs, your mindset, your skills is at level 7, your business will never grow beyond level 7. It will always grow as much as you grow as a business owner. So this is my mission that I have in this world. I'd like you guys to introduce yourself maybe in the chat box by just telling us who you are, what business you are doing, and why you are here today. Let us know one another in the chat box while we continue. One thing that I know is this: most of us have gone into so many events, they've gone to say so many webinars, maybe seminars, and we always have these big 3 questions that we always ask ourselves. And these questions usually are like this. The first question is, what makes this difference? Okay, I've gone to this event, I've tried this thing, I have learned from these people, but what is different in this training that I'm having today from the previous ones that I have gone through? One thing I want you guys to understand is this: the most important thing in any training or event that you go, always go there with the mindset and the mentality of, I'm going in as a person who wants to learn, who wants to get more information, who wants to understand what is happening in this world currently. So I'm here to show you guys that you are at the right place and that your dream is something that you can achieve if you have the right tools and the right skills to take it to the level that you want. Another thing is also, there is so much misinformation outside. So many people, they have been trying to tell you, try and do this and do that. And I'm sure by the end of this webinar today, you will understand what are the right steps that you need to take and do in your business. I know there are some people right now who are seeing me doing this webinar and they feel like, oh, I'm also supposed to do a webinar so that I can take my business to the next level. Or you're seeing others who are doing advertisement on social media and you think and believe that you need to do that. Or a company that has a website and you feel that you also need to have a website. No, today I'm going to show you guys the steps that you need to take, what needs to come first, what needs to come second, and the third one. Another thing is, have you done anything right? I know some people who think like that. Yes, I have done a lot of things right. I have been in business for so many years right now, and I have good results that I will even share with you guys as we go on. But most important is, I've also done a lot of things wrong. That I have invested in businesses that have failed. I've tried everything to do in those businesses before knowing what was correct and what was not, and the businesses have failed. And also I have invested in certain things that did not give me the results that I wanted. So I know what is right and what is not right. Now, I want you guys to learn from my mistakes that I also did. And the mistakes that I have learned about are actually things that I've been doing for the last 12 years. This is actually a picture of me almost maybe 13, 14 years ago, when I just started my business from my room. And these are things that I have discovered. For you to know something doesn't mean you can do it. So many people, they read books, they go to events, they go to seminars, they watch on videos on YouTube, and they think that they know something. Knowing something is different, or learning something is different from implementing something. If you can, no matter how many books you will read about swimming, unless you get into the water, that's when we can say that you know how to swim. So it's the same thing. So this is a big thing that I have discovered. Another thing that I've discovered in my life is, so far, entrepreneurship is the only way to build lasting wealth. So many people, they want to build wealth. And I'm not saying that if you are in any employment, you have a job, that doesn't mean that you can make wealth. Yes, you can, but it should somehow be slow, number one, and you cannot grow it beyond what the person who has employed you wants you to go to. The third one is mentors and coaches can easily 10 times your business and income. I believe this thing so much, and I have personally been doing this for the past 14 to 15 years ago. And I'm so proud to say that from the time I started, when I had coaches and mentors who helped me with my public speaking, who helped me in understanding business, who helped me in understanding my mindset in personal development, and also learning digital marketing. These are people who truly took me from where I was to where I am right now in a short time. Because of what? They actually have gone through colleges and universities and maybe events and seminars and read so many books and had so many experience in understanding what works and what doesn't. And then they showed me in a simple way, and I implemented and learned from them. And that's why I'm saying mentors and coaches can easily 10 times your business and your income that you have. So I urge you guys to have at least a mentor or a coach. And the last important thing is you need to have proper mindset and proper skills and execution. I always look at it like a three-legged stool. If you have a stool with 3 legs, one leg is of mindset, another leg is of skills, and the third one is execution. You are working on something. If you have a proper mindset and you have enough skills, but you don't execute, you don't take action, you will not get any results that you want. Second thing, if your mindset is okay and you execute, but you don't have the skills, you don't know what you're doing, then you will not get the result. And last thing, if your skills are okay and you work properly, but your mindset is not settled, for sure, you are not going to get any results that you want. So guys, I have discovered all this in a hard way, and today we are going to get a way that somehow you're going to cheat in what I'm saying and get it in a simple way. What do I mean by I have discovered all these things in a hard way? I've personally bought and read more than 500 business, personal development, and entrepreneurship books. I've also attended seminars, event, workshop, and I've paid for so many classes on how to improve myself and improve my business in the last 12 years. And I'm so proud that I'm seeing my coach who is here. I believe he's also coach for so many people, Coach Collins Bolo. He's the one that taught me public speaking almost 14, 15 years ago. And I'm still with him until today. And I've also spent, this is something that I sat this year, early this year, January, and I decided to remember all these books that I bought, all the courses, all the training that I've gone through, and the certifications that I've been attending, the seminars, the event, the traveling that I did, the hotels that I have paid. And I realized that I have spent more than 7 million Kenyan shillings on this knowledge. And what I did with this is I tried, maybe it's something like a trial and error to see, does this work or it doesn't work? So what you guys are going to get, apart from the experience that I have gone through myself, is also the amount of money that I have spent personally in what I would like to train you today, and you are going to get it for total free. So I hope you are going to appreciate and like what you're going to learn. So today's webinar is actually sponsored by, today's webinar is sponsored by Marketing Masterclass. Marketing Masterclass is a 6-week sales funnel class by Diginex Growth Training and Consultant. This training is actually going to show you how to grow your business revenue, and it's going to show you by creating something known as a one-liner. It's also going to show you how to have a website wireframe if you have a website, how to create effective lead generation and follow up with your people, and also get traffic. So for those who will be interested in that, our sponsors of today, you can go and see them at Diginex Growth Training and Consultant. Okay. Let's get in and see what we have today. So today's topic is the 5 business core function. Are you guys ready to get started? So in the 5 business core functions, I always usually get this thing known as the entrepreneur's dilemma. As entrepreneurs, we always have this dilemma that growing a business can somehow be confusing. You see, we don't know when should we spend our time, what should we do next, what is the energy that we need to have currently to do what we want to do, what focus should we put in, should we put focus on our website, should we put focus on bringing people, should we put focus on our branding, or what focus should we have? This is a dilemma we always have. Another thing that we don't know here in our businesses is, I have money, and this is the most important thing that I always get from entrepreneurs, that, oh, I have this amount of money. What should I do? Where should I invest this money in my company? And what I want to tell you guys today is this. If you don't know the exact place or the exact formula that you need to have in evaluating and taking your business from level 1 to the next level, then you are going to always be having this dilemma, and you are always going to fail in your business. So when you understand the 5 core function of your business, you will very quickly identify the answers to all these questions and how you can grow your business faster. Unfortunately, there are a lot of consultants and coaches out there that claim to understand how to help your business to grow to the next level. And I want to tell you something, guys. If you're working with someone that has you focusing on anything other than what we are going to learn today, I just want you to run away from that, because so many people will try to confuse you, and they will try to sell you on something which you will think and believe that this thing is going to help you, but in reality, it is not the right thing to help you at that time. So if this sounds like what is good for you, you are in for a treat today, guys. And all these things actually came when I learned one quote from this guy, Michael Dell. Michael Dell is the founder of Dell Computers. We all know Dell Computers. So Michael Dell said this: you don't have to be a genius or a visionary or even a college graduate to be successful. You just need a framework and a dream. It's as simple as that. So every time I read this, I just feel a boost of momentum in myself. To me, it demystifies what seems to be an entrepreneur. Far too many people make success as an entrepreneur seems like something which is magical event or a secret or something that no one knows. But in reality, entrepreneurship and you being successful in business, you just need these 2 things. The first thing that you need is a framework. And today is what we are going to look at, the framework. And another thing is the dream. And I believe all of you here, you have that dream in yourself and in your business and in your career. So we are going to look at this framework. So what is this framework? Now, to be successful as an entrepreneur, you need to apply this framework properly. So what every entrepreneur needs is a simple framework that is going to help you evaluate your business and know where you are, and also to know how to invest in the resources that you have in your business. In some of our previous trainings, and those who have been following me for so long, you've realized that we have a training that we call the the predictable business system, where we train you to go from 0 to 100 million. And there are actually 4 stages. So we have a stage that is from 0 to 1 million in revenue the whole year. And another one is 1 million to 10 million. The third one is 10 to 100 million, and 100 million plus. And you see, all these are levels that you need to evaluate. Now, first thing you need to know and understand is, what level is my business currently? So when I cannot tell you the level that you are in, you know it yourself, and you can evaluate this level yourself by understanding a simple thing that, oh, I'm doing this type of business. And if I'm going to evaluate myself, then I need to know what is my revenue the whole year. So how can we know your revenue the whole year? Just take an average of monthly. So if in a month you are making, let's say 50,000, multiply the 50,000 in your business times 12 months, then you'll get 600,000. So you know you are between 0 to 1 million because you are in 600,000 and so on. So I'd like you guys just to evaluate what you're doing and just write it down. I don't want you to share it with anyone. Sometimes this can be secretive, that we don't want others to understand and to know what business revenue we have, but I want you guys to write it down because it's truly going to help us going forward. Now, I know there are people who think right now that my business is different. There are people who think that, oh, I know you guys are teaching this, but you don't understand me, you don't know my business. No, it doesn't matter if you sell any product, if you sell any, you are in services, if you sell information from business to business, even if you are in a non-profit or an NGO, it doesn't matter the type of business you are doing. If you have any business, then the 5 business core function is going to help you. Why? Because personally, I have worked with different businesses, with small business, startup, retail business, coaches and consultant, hotels, restaurants, airline companies, financial advisors, tech companies, real estate agents. I'm seeing experts, authors, speakers, online marketers. If you are in beauty and salon, if you are selling medical professional products, you are in network marketing, home-based business, it doesn't matter. All these businesses that I'm thinking, if you're online doing YouTube, all these, the 5 business function can actually help you. So let's dive in. Let's dive and see what this 5 core function is. So are you guys ready to get this? The first one, or the 5 core function, is lead generation. The second one is nurture. The third one is conversion. The fourth one is delivery. And the fifth one is retain, resell, and refer. So these are the 5 business core functions. We are going to look at them in depth. We are going to dive deep by choosing each and checking on what you are supposed to do. So do you know anyone who is struggling with this? Like, they don't understand, oh, how to nurture my people, or how to convert, how to deliver my products. I believe and understand that you guys know somebody who has a business and right now they don't even know how to get leads for their businesses. So these 5 areas of your business, they actually make something that we call as the customer journey. Customer journey is the process of you making somebody from not knowing who you are to becoming your fan in their business, somebody who is actually advocating and telling others what you do and also buying from you. At the same time, this will also be responsible for your productivity. Remember, we said we don't want you to put your resources and effort and time and energy and money on things that don't work. And most importantly, this will help you with your growth. So when you improve the 5 core function of your businesses, you will improve the outcome you're getting for your company and also for the clients that you serve. So the first one, lead generation. So for those who are confused what lead generation is as simple as this. It's actually the act of acquiring a lead, or the act of generating a lead. A lead is none other than a prospect. It's just in a business world, they're known as leads. So anyone who has not done any business with you in the business world, they're known as leads, or they're known as prospect. That is going to give you permission to communicate with them. So lead generation, in a simple way, is acquiring people who give you permission to communicate with them. The difference between lead generation is something known as spam. We don't want you to go and spam people by sending them messages and communicating with them while they have not given you permission to talk to them. And there are so many ways that I believe you know them and you understand them. You can do advertisement either online or offline. Another thing that you can do is affiliate marketing. Maybe you pay somebody a commission to bring you customers. The third one, you can do joint ventures. Joint venture is you partnering with other people. You can also do like the way I'm also doing it in social media. You can be posting on Facebook, Instagram, maybe WhatsApp, even on your status that you have. Others who have websites, they can do search engine optimization, SEO. For people who are doing it offline, you can be going to events, maybe having your dream 100 people, cold calling companies, also having posters and banners, networking. You know, all these are ways on how to get people. But what we want here is to get somebody who actually is your ideal customer, and then also this person has given you the permission to advertise, not to advertise, sorry, but to talk and to market your business, what you're doing. So how do your ideal customer get awareness about what you're selling is what we are looking at here. Now, what this means is that someone is already in your email list, somebody who is in your mailing list if you have a mailing list, somebody who is in your Facebook group if you have a Facebook group, or maybe even pages that you have, people who are following you on social media, or anyone who has registered with your company in any way or form to get more information about what you are doing so that they can potentially buy from you. I know sometimes you go to events, or maybe you're even doing your own event, and you have a sheet where somebody is supposed to write their name and maybe their phone number and email address or a company they're coming from. And we usually take this as records, but in reality, this is somebody who has given you a permission to market to them, somebody who has given you their contact information to talk to them. So lead generation is that way. It's by you actually having contact information of potential customers or potential leads, people who have actually raised their hands and said, hey, I'm having this problem and I feel that the product or the service that you have is going to solve my problem. So that is the first step on the 5 core function. You need to have and understand lead generation. So guys, does this make sense to you? And I want you to think of something here. Lead generation is the starting point of any business. Lead generation is the door to any business. If your business does not bring in people, if no one is calling you, if no one is coming to your website, if no one is coming to your office, then your business is going to fail and you're going to shut it down. So lead generation is the starting point of your business. And I want you guys to look at this thing, and we are going to look at it in depth later on also. So that's the first point, lead generation. The second thing in our 5 core function is nurture. So what is nurture? Nurture is everything that we do to take good care of this lead. So these people have come to us, they've come in our world, they've shown us interest that, hey, I'm interested in what we're doing. The second thing that we are supposed to do is actually taking good care of these people so that we can get them to move towards this process of buying from us. You see, in average of any type of business, when you have 100% leads, 100% people who come to you, for sure 50% will never buy from you. These people will never become your customers. They might tell others to buy from you, but they will not buy from you. Now, the other 50% which is remaining, you will always get that 15% are going to buy immediately from you, and 85% of this 50% that we have, they are going to buy over time. So maybe they will buy after 3 months, after 6 months, after 1 year, 2 years. In my business, I've actually gotten people who have known me for maybe 3, 4, 5 even years plus, but they've not bought anything from me. And then later on, they come and tell me, oh, you know, all this time I wasn't ready, or all this time I was waiting for this time, I was waiting for this thing, and right now I feel I am ready to buy. But you know what made them come back? It's because all this time I didn't forget them. What I was doing, I was actually nurturing them by always trying to communicate with them, by reminding them, by showing them, by taking them to the next level of their business and showing them that, hey, you can still achieve what you want, and we can help you to go to this next level. So sometimes a person will become a lead, like the way we say, they will understand what you're selling and they can buy immediately, but other time they will not buy from you. So always think of it that way. Nurturing is relationship in reality. So with any and every relationship, you cannot just meet a stranger on the road and tell that stranger, hey, can we get married today? No one will want to do that. People will think and see you as a crazy person, or can even hit you because of what you just requested there. So what we need to do is to build this relationship in a slow way. Sometimes that slow way can be so fast. People are different. There are people who you will meet them and be like, hey, I want what you have and I want to buy it from you today. But the reality is 85%, sometimes even up to 90% of the time, people are not going to buy from you. Right now, they are going to buy from you later on. So you need to have a proper way on communicating and nurturing and building your relationship with these people. Why do we need to do this? The reason we need to do this is because no one is going to buy from you unless they first know you, then they like you, and third, they trust you. So if people know you, like you, and trust you, then they can buy from you. And through nurturing process, that's how we can make our prospects know us, like us, and trust us. Guys, can you see yourself doing this? Can you see yourself nurturing, starting from today, having a process on how to call these people that who are prospect? Maybe somebody you met in an event, maybe somebody who you met 3 to 6 months ago, and they told you they want what you have, and then you either forgot or you try to follow with them one time and maybe 2 times, and you're like, this person is not going to buy from me. No, I want you to not have that mentality, please. You need to change this mentality and understand that people need time to convert. People need time to convert and buy what you have. So the third one that we have is conversion on the 5 business core function. Conversion is now you taking this lead that you have nurtured already and sell to this person. This is the act of converting the lead to become a paying customer to you. So how do we do this? For you to do this, there is actually, it can happen in so many ways. You can either sell somebody on a page, like the way I do it on my website. Somebody will come on our website, they see what we have, and they might want what we are having at that time, and they just buy directly from us. Another way is on a sales call. You can make phone calls, you can communicate with people, maybe WhatsApp, you can chat with somebody and sell to them. You can also do it in person, and I believe in person is one of the best way. Whenever you try to sell to somebody in person, it's become so easy. You can maybe do it in so many other modalities and so many other ways that you have. So understanding and improving how you can convert a lead into a sale is a very crucial part in your business. There are people who feel that salespeople are not good people, or they are not good in selling, or they feel sales is something that is evil. This is not true. When you push something to somebody who doesn't need it at that time, that is when you are going to feel it that way. But if you have nurtured properly this person to actually know you, like you, and trust you, then selling becomes so simple. Because when you nurture somebody, it's actually the whole process of you marketing to this person. Now, selling becomes so easy and superfluous for you. So conversion will become easier when the nurturing process that you did previously, you did it in the correct way. So that's why we are saying the first process you need to have is lead generation, then followed by nurturing, and the third one is conversion. You cannot convert somebody that you have not nurtured. You cannot nurture somebody that you have not brought in your business. So it actually leads to one another. You start with lead generation, then conversion, and lastly, I mean, lead generation, nurturing, and lastly, conversion. So, guys, do you follow me so far? Do you guys understand? Please let me know in the chat box if you are getting what I'm trying to reach to you today.
Clear.
Okay.
And well.
Okay. Okay. The fourth one is delivery. Delivery is something that is very, very, very important in our businesses. You see, delivery is everything that you do to meet all this commitment that you made to your customer when they bought from you. There is something very important people don't understand here, which is this. All the marketing that you did, all the sales that you did before somebody decided to give you money and get what you had or what you're selling to them, you were actually promising them something. So in this delivery part, it's all about you fulfilling that promise that you are making to people while you are marketing and selling to them. So my question to you is this. If you are delivering a product or a service, how is your packaging? Is what you have or the products that you have, is it exciting to these people that they're going to get it from you? When somebody sees this package, do they feel like, hey, I'm getting something which is more valuable than what I even paid for? So you also need to understand, when are they going to get it? If I'm paying you money and I'm getting products from you, I also need to know, oh, I'm going to deliver this, but how long? Am I going to get it instantly? Am I going to get it in 1 hour's time? Maybe in 1 day, maybe in 1 week. Another thing in delivery, whatever I'm going to buy, is there something that I'm going to get as a surprise? I always try to think it that way. Whenever I work with my clients, no matter how much they pay for what they're paying, I always try my best to give them more value than what they're paying. And also sometimes to surprise them with certain gifts that I didn't even mention that they're going to get. So let's say it's a course of marketing. I will do the whole course of marketing, and maybe apart from that course of marketing, I also add in a course on maybe just basics on matters to do with sales or traffic, which I didn't even tell them that, hey, you are going to get this thing. Maybe you can also have a promo card for the next purchase that they're going to get for maybe 10% off or whatever the numbers that, So this is actually everything that you do to keep the promises that you made in your marketing and sales process, and your package, you need to deliver it in a positive experience. So packaging is delivery, is something that is very, very crucial and very important in your business. Most of us, we actually fail and we forget the time we have just gotten the money. And that's why I say business is nothing else than relationship. So many people, especially this is something that I know ladies who are in this call right now, they're going to agree with me. The time your man has gotten you, most men, they forget to date. Most men, they forget what they promised their women before. So in relationship, it's like that. In business, it's actually also the same way. Most of us as entrepreneurs, we always fail because of what? We promise too much, but then the time to deliver, we under-deliver what we are supposed to deliver. And this is a big mistake. We always need to under-promise and over-deliver so that people can see us as trustworthy and they will come back to us and buy more from us. Okay, so let's look at the fifth one, which is retention, resale, and referral. Okay, from the time you start lead generation and then nurturing, conversion, up to delivery, if you do this first four in the proper way, then retaining your people, reselling, and referral becomes so easy. So what is this retention, reselling, and referral, which sometimes I also put here as upsell? This is everything that you do to keep your clients to purchase from you, meaning that number one, they don't ask for return. There are people, sometimes you can sell them something and they're like, hey, I didn't like this. I want my money back. So how can we try to reduce that? Number one. And another thing is resell. Resell is what you do to get your clients to buy from you again and again and again. You can resell your people in different ways. One way is if you have something that is continuity. For example, if you're selling supplements, you know you have clients who are going to get these supplements from you every single month. Or if you are selling, let's say, it doesn't matter whatever, even if it's water, it is soda, it's chips, you have a restaurant, whatever you have, you need to have a way to always bring these people back. And the only way to bring these people back is if you deliver to them properly. Number two, if you converted them, you nurtured them, and you brought them in a proper way. So you can get them back in that way. Sometimes somebody will ask me and tell me that, hey, I'm selling houses or I'm selling cars. And if somebody buy, especially something like a house, if somebody has bought a house, do you think that person will come and buy a house again? Reality is most of the time, no one will come to buy a house from you again. But how do you resell to these people again? You resell them by asking for referrals. You resell to these people by asking for referrals. That's number one. And another type of reselling is you actually selling to them a bigger investment. So let's say somebody has bought from you a house, or somebody has bought from you a phone. The phone costed 30,000. When the person comes back, you try to resell the phone of, let's say, 40 or 50,000. Or somebody is coming to a restaurant and every day that person is just buying from you ugali, let's say, with some chicha and meat. Now, what you're trying to do is to add a soda for them to sell to them so that your margins can go a little bit higher. So we need to do the first four ones properly. That's when we can actually retain our people properly. We can resell to them and we can have referrals from them. One thing that I believe is this: whenever you nurture your people properly, these people sometimes, even before they buy from you, they can give you referrals. But unless and until you have nurtured properly, and unless and until these people have actually known you, like you, and trust you. Right now, there's so many people that I know who haven't bought from me anything yet, but they have referred so many people who have spent so much money in what I'm selling. Why? Because of what I did previously in terms of nurturing and converting these people in becoming evangelists in what I'm doing actually. So these are things that, guys, we need to know. So if you master the 5 core function, do you agree that your business is going to grow, guys?
Sure.
Sure, yes, okay. Now, this is a big question that I always get after I've told people about the 5 business core function. Somebody asked me, no, how will I understand where my business is? So how are we going to evaluate and to score ourselves in this 5 core function? You see, when you improve the 5 core function of your business, you are going to improve the outcome you're getting for your company and also for your customers. So we are going to do this by something that I always call it as the moment of truth. And the moment of truth works like this. Remember, I told you earlier, I want you guys to write down the number that you have. And I also told you guys to take a lot of notes. And I want you to now use these things that you're saying. So on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being the weakest and 5 being the best. 5 is at the top. Okay. So how is your business performing right now in terms of what? Your lead generation, in terms of nurturing, in terms of conversion, in terms of delivery and retention. I want you guys to answer this, that in your lead generation, one being the lowest. So I want to take it in this example. Let's start with lead generation. 1 is the weakest, is the lowest, and 5 is the strongest. So if you don't have anyone who comes to your business, you don't know how to communicate to anyone, you don't know how to advertise, you don't know how to follow people, you say that you are so shy, you don't know how to get people to know what you are doing, then your lead generation is at 1. If you feel that, hey, I know, but I'm not doing it in the way that I'm supposed to do, maybe you are 2. If you say that, hey, I'm doing it, but not every often, maybe you are 3. If you say that I'm doing it, but I feel that I need to improve on my lead generation, then you are at 4. And I know that people who right now, they say, hey, even if I want 1,000 people today to know what I am doing, they can know it, then you are at 5. So I want you guys to evaluate and just write it down for yourself. In your business, on your lead generation, are you at 1? Are you at 2? Are you at 3? Are you at 4? Or are you at 5? Everyone is different. There is no right or wrong answer here. Everyone knows himself or herself. So I want you guys to do that for your lead generation. Second, followed by nurturing. Also, I want you to write down your nurture. So how good are you in communicating, in building the relationship with the prospects that you had, the leads that you have, the people that you follow and wanting to do business with them? 1 is you are so poor. There are people who, if they just follow you once and they just tell you no, or they didn't buy from you first day, you are like, this person will not buy from me, I need to forget them. If you are like that, you are on a scale of 1. But if you are so good and you have a process and a procedure of you following up with people, you communicating with them maybe in 2-3 ways, you follow up with them on social platform, you follow up with them on messages, maybe you even visit them or writing emails for them, then we will say you are at the best. With a proper system, you are at 5. So everyone knows between 1 to 5. Third one is conversion. How good are you in closing the sales? How good are you in making business, in conversion from level 1 to level 5? So also write it down. Are you in level 1 that you don't know how to sell at all? You have to call somebody to sell on your behalf. Or are you in level 2, level 3, level 4, or level 5? I know there are people who are so good. As long as they get somebody at their door, they can just close that sale very fast. And all these things, guys, in reality, they are nothing else more than just skills that we can all learn. We can actually learn how to do lead generation. We can learn how to nurture people. We can learn how to convert. We can learn how to deliver in the best way, and also to retain, to resell, and to do referral. So if you will think and you will say that, oh, I'm not good in these things, I don't want you to lose hope and say that I cannot improve. There is no one in this world who is born with all these skills. All these things are teachable and they're learnable. So somebody can teach you and you can learn them and you can implement them in your business. Fourth one is delivery. How is your delivery on a scale of 1 to 5? And the last one is retention, resell, and referral from a scale of 1 to 5. Where are you in it? So if any of the 5 core functions that you have is below 3, then I want you to focus on that and improve it before you go to the next one. And I want you guys to do it this way. Let me repeat. After you've evaluated yourself, if you have anything that is below 3, anything that is 2 or 1, starting with lead generation, if your lead generation is at 2 or your lead generation is at 1, then I want you to focus on your lead generation currently before you focusing on nurturing, on conversion, on delivery, or retain, resell, and referral. Because why should you focus on improving your conversion or improving your delivery when you don't even get people to know what you're doing. You get it? So if you are at 3 or below in your lead generation, start there. If you are at 3 or below in nurturing, then start there. If you are 3 or below in conversion, you start by improving that one, and so on and so forth. What I will tell you is the marketing masterclass that we got it as sponsor. It will actually help you improve and automate all these 5 core functions, guys. Now, another thing that I also want you guys to understand is this: getting all the 5 core functions to a number 5 is nearly impossible. You will never ever get your business to have or to be at number 5 in all these places, in all these 5 core functions. Your business will always be broken at least in one of these. Why am I saying this? Because no matter how much you bring people in your business, then you will always need what? A way on how to nurture these people. So you will need a proper system on how to nurture these people. When you have a proper system to nurture these people, then you'll always needing a way on how to convert these people. When you have a proper way on how converting these people, you will need to have another perfect way on how to do what? To deliver to your people. After delivering, the last one, you'll always need what? To resell. You'll also need to refer. And the third one that you will also need is upsell for your people. So always, 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 you will have 1 or 2 of the 5 core functions not being at the par, which is at number 5. So your business will never be perfect, guys. I don't want you to think that, oh, I have to take my business to be number 5. Your business will never be there. Why? Because let's just think of it this way. Whatever type of business you are doing right now, there are 7 billion people in this world. Maybe 1 billion people, or let's even say 1 million people are currently your customers. Are you going to get all of them? And that is in the part of lead generation? Of course not. So you always have that part of you can improve in one of these 5 core functions. So whenever you improve, your business will grow. But if you don't improve, then your business will stall, will stop, or your business will fail. So I urge you guys to start with lead generation first, then follow up with nurture. Third one is conversion, delivery, and fifth one is resell and referral. So guys, until there, if you have any question, I want you guys to ask me either in the chat box, or you can just raise your hand so that you can unmute and answer your questions that you have for today. If you have any question on the 5 business core function, you can just type them in the chat box, or you can just raise your hand, or even mute yourself and ask your question that you have. So while we are waiting for these questions, I also want to remind you guys that for you to learn more about what we are doing, you can go to diginessgrowth.com/free. Diginessgrowth.com is our website, diginessgrowth.com/free, where you can actually book a free consultation with me. I don't charge anything right now for our consultation. Our consultation goes for $250, but right now we are currently not charging anything. It's free of charge. You can book a free consultation. We can talk and see what problems do you have in your business and what can we do to improve your business. That's number 1. Another thing you can also find there is our trainings. I know some of you are new here and they just saw this training here today on Thursday of the Self-Growing Company. We actually hold 3 free trainings every single week. We actually do them on Tuesdays. On Tuesdays, we do trainings on digital marketing. We call them digital marketing secrets. So every Tuesday, we have different topics free of charge on digital marketing. So how to improve your business in the marketing world online. And then on Thursdays is all about understanding the strategies behind your business, like today. And on Saturdays, we also have one for entrepreneur. You as an entrepreneur, how can you develop and grow yourself? So every Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, we have these trainings, and you can find more details and links in this site, digenexgrowth.com/free. You can share this with your friends, guys, if you like. So I'm seeing a question here. Okay, this is Ben. Thank you so much for the session. Kindly requesting for the recording so I can ask my questions later in person as I seek your help for my business growth. Thanks a lot, sir. Okay, you're welcome, Ben. Unfortunately, these trainings, these recordings, we are not giving them out. The reason it's because what we are giving you guys in these trainings, they are also part of our sold or our courses that we sell them. So we don't hold anything back whenever we do this free training. We teach and we train and we give everything, but we don't give out this recording. So you need to be here for you to get what we are doing. But if you will be interested, you can just go to our website and you can get this as a paid version for it. Okay, I can see Brian here saying great training, Timimi. Yes, thank you. Welcome, you're welcome, Brian. Brian is also a great digital marketer that I know and I respect very much. I can see somebody else here. A50 is saying, how can I learn more about lead generation and the sales funnel? Okay, for the lead generation and the sales funnel, like what I said, you can go to digenexgrowth.com/marketing masterclass where our sponsor. Let me just check this page and just show it to you guys here. Yeah, you can go to this page, digenexgrowth.com/marketing masterclass. This is the place where you can learn and understand how to learn more about lead generation and also to have the sales funnel. I saw somebody up here saying something. Charles, he said, help us develop sales funnel for our business, individual business, PLG, a copy paste. Yeah, you can also get that on the marketing masterclass. Kepa is saying, thanks, I'm new to this session. We'll try to join other sessions. I've learned a lot today. Okay, thanks. Okay, guys, I'm going to end this here right now. If you have more questions, you can ask these questions personally by going to digenexgrowth.com/free so that you can book for yourself a free consultation call, and I can help you in depth in understanding one-on-one what you're doing and show you what to do. Plus, you can also check out more on what you're saying, what you're doing there. So thanks a lot, guys. Have a good night and see you on the next one on Saturday at 10 a.m. where we are going to look on the personal growth mastery.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.